Alright, the first thing I'm doing in this episode is going to get the Prelude of Light. Kellen, he is,
I'm still currently playing, still at Lower Jabu's, Sonic at this time.
Yes. I did work with the brightness controls on my television. I turned the brightness up quite a bit, so hopefully it looks better this time. I'm sorry if it doesn't. I'm not that tech savvy, so you're gonna have to work with me here. Let me know in the comments, though, if you don't mind. Let me know if it's too bright, too dark, or if it's just looking better. Let me know that, too. That'd be cool. I know the last video was just dreadfully dark, so hopefully this is an improvement over that. So it's towards the beginning of the week again. It's only Tuesday. And I got sent home early from work, though, because we had, like, no kids there, so that was good.
Zapped again. Yay me.
Kellen and I went to, Erie has an annual book sale, where, like, books are, like, either 50 cents or $1. And we went to that this weekend, and I got a whole bunch of, romantic era and Victorian era poetry. Which sounds weird from a person playing video games, but, yeah, I have a degree in English, and that's my favorite kind of stuff to read is, yeah, poetry from Britain from, like, late 1700s, early 1800s. Who would have thought, huh?
My type of reading is actually science fiction. So yes, of course, because I really like the Halo series and all that kind of stuff. But I'm actually a huge fond of dragons. I mean,
huge fond.
I mean, I that's what dragons is basically my favorite fantasy creature. And
now, not to cut Kellen off, but the song I got right now is extremely important because it warps you back to the Temple of Time, and the Temple of Time is like the central hub in this game when you become an adult. So the song I just got is very, very important. Plus now Sheik has moved away from the pedestal, so you can become a child again whenever you want.
Anyway, so yeah, that. Hey, where are you going that way? Anyway, I don't know if I'm going the right way. Okay, I destroyed that. So after I destroy the metal one, what do I have to do next?
Do you still have Rudo?
Yeah. I just destroyed the metal one.
You need to go back into the main room and jump down the hole that used to have the tentacle thing coming out of it.
The main room.
The main room where Rudo was standing when you first picked her up. If you don't know what the main room is, I can't help you any further.
God, I can't remember.
I told you all that Kellen sucks at this game.
It's been a while since I played this last, so bear with me here. But anyway, so I've read anything that had, that's not it. Anything that had was pretty close to dragons, or like, I mean, it doesn't have to be dragons though either. I just finished the Alaria Codex, and that didn't have any kind of dragon whatsoever.
You're getting a little off on a tangent here.
Basically, anything that's...
You've already said this. You're getting off on a tangent.
Well, you told me to talk more, so...
You are supposed to talk more, but that doesn't mean you spend the entire time, you go, oh, she's talking about the kind of stuff that she likes to read. She spent 30 seconds talking about it, so I'm going to take the next 10 minutes talking about it. Like, you can't do that either. As you can see, we're still having issues with commentary. I'd like to think that I'm doing pretty well at it, but Kellen over here needs a kick in the ass when it comes to good commentary. Not to say my commentary is good.
Hey, I did it pretty
but
good at
honestly, I
fun
think
one.
this is what you do. You either talk on something forever or you talk over me. And that's so good.
Sorry.
I don't know why I came over the tightrope. I can go back though. I probably still have 4 fucking bombs, don't I? Or 2 or some shit like that. I went the wrong way. 2. I have 2 bombs. I'm gonna have to like go get more. Yeah, like I said, not to say that I'm good at commentary or anything like that, but I think we may have, like, done this the wrong way, like starting off with verses rather than individual commentary. Oh yes, I think we got it on the first try.
I actually found it.
Because I think individual commentary, at least from my perspective, I think is going to be easier. That I'm not engaged in a conversation with someone else while trying to play a video game, while trying to help that person play the same video game I'm playing, while looking at his screen and my screen at the same time. It's a lot for me to do, so I mean I can see how it might be easier on my own. But like I said, this is all a learning experiment, so.
So what? You're not gonna play with me on the?
It's gonna be hard to do a lot of things with you because we don't have a lot of games where we have 2 copies.
Okay.
We have 2 copies of this and 2 copies of Majora's Mask, and that's about it. And there's no way I'm versing you in Majora's Mask because you probably never finished.
Versus, I'm talking about when you and I played Halo together.
Well, yeah, that's still fine, but this is a totally different thing. It's like a race, and we're playing we're not playing on the same system. At least with like when we did our Nazi Zombies video, that was actually pretty easy to do as far as commentary goes. I think for both of us.
Yeah.
Because we were playing on the same screen, we were playing cooperatively rather than against each other, and we were playing on the same screen. So I think the conversation became a lot more natural because we were talking about the weapons. We were talking about our strategies, whereas this is less natural. That is not a boss. That is a giant octor thingy do.
Whatever the hell, and it's a mini boss.
There you go. That's what you're looking for.
No, look at the freaking. God damn it.
I'm not paying attention to my screen at all right now because this Lauren's just talking.
Look,
I'm trying to watch what Kellen's doing.
You don't need to tell me. I mean, I know.
I'm not trying to tell you. I said I'm not paying attention to my screen just because I'm watching you. What you're doing is more interesting. Which I was just saying, and you could have listened, but you decided to talk over me again.
I was trying to.
And yes, I am going to put this to you.
I'm gonna freaking die because of freaking.
Probably.
Sucks.
As you can see from my status screen, I'm not getting very much. I mean, I have 15 Skulltulas. I haven't even collected an extra heart yet. I haven't got upgrades to anything. And that's okay with me. Yeah.
Of course.
So there's a little shortcut in here for those of you who did not know about it.
Oh, good. I just killed the mini boss. With
Yay! With a quarter of our, I see that. That's pretty funny.
No! I need the hearts. I needed the hearts.
Spoopsicles. I think there's a fairy in one of those pots, though.
I don't want to use up the fairy just to regenerate. So what I'm going to do...
There's one thing I dislike about pots later in the game, is that Link is a little too tall to hit them with a sword, so you kind of have to get the precise angle.
I don't need Dark Game at this time, so I'm going to save now, and...
You don't have the Ocarina of Time at this point.
No, I mean, Ocarina, I'm sorry. Use me for my,
The Bolero Fire, which is the song I'm about to learn, is probably my least favorite of the adult songs.
I got the berry, yes, thank you.
Kellen's probably gonna die in the next 10 seconds, just to let you know. Well, actually, he's still in a little text screen, so make it the next, minute. If I'm wrong, I'll be shocked.
I've done a lot worse.
You have a quarter of a heart.
These things might give you something. Kubo!
No, don't give him any hearts. Let him suffer. Ah, they didn't give you any hearts.
You gave me a nuts, though.
It gave you nuts.
Oh, right.
It gave you your nuts.
The freaking seeds.
Kellen is...
I just died.
I told you! I fucking called it!
I just died. That sucks.
At least I told you there was a fairy over there, or you would have another death on your counter. But that one doesn't count because you have a fairy.
How did it go?
Ah, Link, so hot. And the fire is showing that. Anyway, I was going to say that Kellen was pussy whipped by a jellyfish in a video game because they have his nuts, but then he died, so I got to use that insult, and I don't know. Now I feel a little mean saying that.
You're having fun of this, aren't you?
Aren't I always?
Well then...
One of my favorite things to do in life is to make fun of you.
Yeah, but you, at the very least, yes, our commentary is not really all that great right now. I mean, our best one was actually when we were having just playing with each other. Playing.
I don't think there's much commentary during that.
Playing,
Okay, that probably officially went too far.
Okay. Let me see what I'm supposed to do here.
Oh, I do have a funny anecdote about this particular part of the game, and I don't know if I told you this before, Kellen, but did I tell you about how I used this game in a chemistry project in 10th grade?
I think you did, actually.
Okay, well, I'm sure whoever else is listening does not know about it. I can't remember what the fuck the element was now, because that was like 8 years ago or some shit like that. But the element that I was doing a project on as my last project for the year, shut the fuck up, was an element that's a flame retardant. And it's part of a blend that they use in like kids' pajamas as the flame retardant. So to demonstrate what my element did, I showed the difference between Link getting caught on fire in his green tunic and Link getting caught on fire in his red tunic was, and said that his red tunic is probably full of this element. I got a fucking 104% on that project.
I remember that. That was actually...
And mind you, I went to a college prep school, so like all the classes, the lowest level you could take was an honors class. So it's not like this was some bullshit Mickey Mouse class or something. Like this was an honors class, and I did take honors chemistry, or I took AP chemistry after that, which was a fucking nightmare, and I don't know why I did it. But yeah, used Zelda in a chemistry project. I used it in lots of other subjects where it made more sense, but chemistry, Christ, that was my best effort, I think.
That was, I mean, that is actually very interesting, actually. I've never had anyone play a Zelda game before.
And I actually played it in the class. All I did, I brought the system and I hooked it up to my teacher's projector and played it on the screen. Everyone thought it was fucking amazing. And no one was surprised. Well, yes, but that teacher also turned out to be a pedophile, so, you know. Yeah, that was that guy.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, that was the guy. Oh my god, I have no bombs left. Mother
you did tell me about the fact that you had a pedophile in...
Yes, he was actually my chemistry teacher. And I'm not joking about this. I know people say things like that, like, oh, he's like such a pedophile, just being funny. No, like, this guy is in prison and is literally a pedophile. I hate to say that, but it's the god honest truth, and yeah, when I found out about it, I was like, dude, that guy was my teacher. He was also the guy who ran all the intramurals, and I was like alone in a gym with him several times. That's just fucking wrong. I mean, isn't that creepy to think about someone you spent that much time around doing something like that? That's just fucking disgusting. I don't... And, I mean, I guess, technically speaking, and I don't know everything about this, but generally people who have those kind of fixations have something wrong with them that needs addressed. So, oops. I got out of tune there. Anyway, I hit one of the buttons too fast and then didn't play the whole song and confused myself.
By the way, everyone, I am actually going through the boss, so yes.
Oh yeah, you're almost done. That's good.
Well, I actually left having a good time. I mean, we ended it at a good time. Yes, I'm pretty sure this boss is going to kick my ass, but...
Baronade is not that hard as long as you know what to do.
I have an idea. That doesn't mean...
You've seen me fight him, like, at least 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, and I also saw the verses of
I don't know why I came up to this room, I guess.
Versus,
Maybe to show you a like, because I hate these things. This is how I fight them. A lot of people say this is a dumb way to do it, but I hardly ever get caught by these things, so I don't see what the problem is here. And I'll get the skull to level 1 at it.
Why is it not hitting? Freaking boomerang.
That's not what I hit. I just hit the button to
Boomerang hit.
to use my hook shot, but instead it... And that is my favorite thing to do right there, is to make Link backflip into gold skull tokens, because then he's stuck like that and I try to look up his tunic.
Oh my freaking god, why is this not hitting the goddamn tentacles?
Because you suck. Are you Z targeting? Or L targeting in your case?
I'm L targeting, yes. I'm finally
I don't know what to tell you then. It should hit. Are you walking away while you're doing it?
I think
I'm trying to move this block. I can't move this block, can I? I gotta replay this off.
I'm trying to walk away because I don't want to get zapped.
But that's why you're not hitting it, because if you're walking away, it moves the angle when you're throwing it. So that's your problem there. Anyway, I know at some point I'm going to need bombs, and I'm not going to have any. So, bombs, please? Anybody? Bombs? Bombs? Goron, do you have some bombs? Cough up some motherfucking bombs, you fat fucker. I'm not even gonna talk to him. He's just gonna tell me some bullshit that I don't give a fuck about.
Okay, I am definitely going.
They're actually kind of cute. I like
hopefully
Gorons.
these give me hearts. Hearts.
Plus, I have no room to talk and call them fat fuckers because not that any of you know what I look like, but I got no room to talk. I'm surprised Kellen's not mad about what I said.
I am not. I'm trying. Yes, I heard what you said. You're not fat. I didn't hear what you said.
He could hear me calling myself fat if I was like 2 countries away. I'd be like, "Ah, you're not fat." That's because he's my husband, and of course he's not gonna let me say that about myself.
Come on, why are you not stopping? Stop spinning. Stop spinning.
Yes, there is a reason for me doing this, because I don't like to get caught on fire by bats.
Stop.
Seriously, I can usually hit him on the first fucking try.
For the love of God, stop spinning. You did.
You stop spinning.
There we go.
Yes, I'm gonna kill the ones on the other side unless I run out of arrows, but I have 16 of them, so I shouldn't. Come on.
Ah, fuck, fuck.
The hit detection in this game is so weird. There we go.
Oh crap! I keep on doing it again. I'm not sure. I recently beat Sunshine, and I have the tendency to use the C joystick as to look around, but and it uses my items, which sucks, but please, for the love of God.
Yeah, that was one thing when I first played it on the GameCube is, like, I tried to use the C-sticks for using my items all the time, and then I realized how fucking annoying it was and
It's
stopped.
not really all that annoying,
It's annoying for me. It's, like, oddly placed, and it hurts my wrist to use because you have to, like, you have your thumb down at an odd angle, you know what I mean?
Yep. I understand. But the reason why I'm having trouble with it is because I just recently played Sunshine, and that's how you actually move the camera. And, yeah, Zelda doesn't do that. The Zelda games don't do that. In the older ones, anyway.
Now, there's a cool trick with this, but I don't think I can do it right now because I don't have any fucking bombs. I'm gonna have to, like, go somewhere and get bombs. This is bullshit.
And
I don't think I've found any bombs since Dodongo's Cavern. Fucking literally.
Really? Not even the
I have
tall grass or
0.
whatever?
I have 0 bombs.
Unbelievable.
But I haven't really been looking for it either. So, I mean, there's another way I can do this, I'm pretty sure. I think I can just hookshot it. It's not as convenient. Or maybe oh yes I can. Now the second one, I don't know if you can, no, I didn't, I hate how it fucking turns the camera around like that. God fucking damn it.
Now just...
And you didn't jump! God damn fucking old piece of shit controller, it doesn't work!
Anyway.
And my cat just came to console me. She just came up to me, meowed, and rubbed up against my leg. Like, I'm sorry you're having a bad time right now.
Not trying to, interrupt you or whatever, but I finally just killed the, main boss of Lord Jabu Jabu, and now I am currently...
I don't give a fuck what you're doing. I'm getting ready to kill this game in the face. Where's the ass on this thing so I can kick it?
And,
Shut up! I can't hear the timer. Oh, I was almost on fire. Please let me find bombs before the next one. And my cat is like over here desperately trying to get my attention. Like, I love you. Why won't you pet me? Oh great, the rolling rock place. And you need bombs here and I don't have any. At least I think you do.
And now
and yes, I get lost in here all the time.
I have the sapphire stone and I will go to
the sapphire stone. What in the flaming shit are you talking about?
Zora's sapphire, that's it.
There you go. Sapphire stone.
And I will now go and become Big Link. Yay!
He's adult. He's not Big Link. It's not like he binged on a bunch of cookies and he got like roly-poly.
Okay, I didn't mean it that way.
I'm just fucking with you. Because that's what I do. You know this by now.
Yeah,
At least you should.
I do know.
Oh, well, good.
No, I didn't tell you. Again, Twilight Princess.
And yes, I realize I'm an idiot. Ah, stop running into me! Yes, I realize there's a door over there. No, I do not want to go into it because I need another key. But I can't remember if it's a bombable vault or not that I need to go into, and if it is, no, it's not. Thank the fuck Christ.
Hopefully I will have enough time to go to the Epona as well. Because that would actually make things a lot faster. Instead of just running along, I can actually use the corner to get to places.
Well, we could always just do a longer video. And I just stopped so I wouldn't run into one of those things, and then I ran into another one.
Kupo, leave the cat alone.
Yeah, now that I'm not playing with my cat, the dog is trying to play with her, and she doesn't really like it very much. And there he goes.
Kupo! Stop! Stop, Kupo.
The funny thing is when we record and we play this back, he hears himself barking and like gets all confused and stares at the computer and everything. It's really sad.
It's like,
actually.
Who is that? Is that a different dog?
Get the fuck. Go up there. Come on. Good Link. Good boy. And I'm gonna wait for the fire to pass.
Whoa, seriously, stop!
Yeah, we were gonna lock him in our bedroom, but then we realized he would just bark from there the whole time, and you'd probably still hear him on the recording anyway, so...
Sorry about
either light barking the whole time, or loud barking for like a couple minutes. Pick your poison.
And, yes, please, comment. Okay? Don't tell me. Yeah, I think Rose, that makes that to play the sun song.
Now, here, I do need bombs, so I'm kind of kerfuckered at the moment. But the second thing about this is that it's always a good idea to set a warp point because, one, you can fall down. And then you have to go all the way back around, which sucks. Two, it's easier to get back here once you've gone all the way to the end. But in my case right now, I'm going to use it later because I need to warp out of here and get bombs.
Yeah,
because I don't think there's anywhere to find them in here, which sucks ass. Alright, so, like I said, I'm gonna warp out. Ah! He's so cute when he does that. His legs look all muscly to me, and his arms do too, but like, I guarantee you he's all scrawny and everything. Kinda like you, Kellen. Your arms are really strong, but then you're all like skinny and everything. No, actually I didn't want to say it, but that's okay.
Guys, keep doing that. Okay, where's the sparkling? There's that.
In the water. She threw it in the creek. I have to go to the bathroom. Which is odd, because I already went when we were standing in the creek together.
Come on. Are you serious? Die. Get it.
My body is trying to die. No, I don't want to talk to you. I just want to take your key, and then you can leave and go home. And I can continue to save your race. Because I'm a nice guy like that.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you know that you always have to listen to stupid stories whenever there's a cutscene in this game.
I already know. The thing is, yes, I suck at this. I suck at these types of games, but I have played them before, and I know the long cutscenes. I did, and it's a really good story. It's just I mean, I'm not sure if Nintendo was able to do this, but it would have been nice if once you watched it afterwards, you don't have to watch it again.
Well, I think that was a little above the capabilities of these systems that we're currently playing on.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that I'm pretty sure that.
Kellen, I hate to say, but there's like a pink elephant in the room. We should probably mention at least something about E3.
Oh.
Because, you know, don't fall down. Jesus Christ. Actually, all of the companies have had their press conferences at this point. I haven't really looked at Nintendo's too much, other than there have been people complaining about how long it's going to take for like the next actual new Zelda and Mario games to come out, which I understand the complaints there, but I don't give a fuck about the Wii U anyway, even though I used to be a huge Nintendo fan. But Kellen and I are more into seeing what like the rivalry between Sony and Microsoft is like. So far, I followed the progress on both of those from their press conferences. And I have to say, I am highly disappointed in Microsoft. I don't know all the details yet, so I think it's still premature to say, you done fucked yourselves, Microsoft, but I think we're almost at that point.
Well, yeah, I mean, what really pisses me off is the fact that me being a huge Halo fan, I actually just got Halo 4, and now they're actually talking, oh, there's an Xbox One coming out, but you can't buy, you can't play any of the older games of Xbox 360, so all the people who's gotten Xbox 4, Halo 4, can no longer play it on the Xbox One at all. That's what really pisses me off. Oh.
Yeah, I can understand that. I think one of the... I was pretty disappointed at the Xbox One unveiling that happened on May 21st. But I was like, okay, you know, it's way too early to say anything about this. I don't know much yet. I'm going to wait for E3, which is now occurring. And I'm not any more impressed. I'm really not. It seems like they're making gameplay much too complicated. They're trying to be too much of an all-in-one entertainment center, and I think the Xbox 360 does a great job of being an all-in-one entertainment center. I mean, I have YouTube on it where I watch Let's Plays. I have Netflix where I watch movies and TV, which is especially nice because we don't have cable, and probably never will because it's too fucking expensive for a bunch of shit that I don't want to watch. I don't know why he just tried to get up there. That has never, ever happened to me before.
It's just, like I said, it's just the fact that they think... Another thing I really dislike the idea of is the fact that, it's like, oh, we're going to try to get the used game, get some money out of the used games. So people who, so what you have to do actually is download the games to your hard drive on the Xbox One, and that's the only thing that the CD is for. It's just to download the game to your hard drive, and that is simply really stupid.
Yeah, it seems like they're really just doing a lot of bullshit kind of stuff. Plus, $500 for a system is pretty steep. I realized when the PlayStation 3 came out, it was even more than that, but I mean, I thought that was a stupid move. When I first found out how much the PlayStation 3 was back when I was in high school, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I knew so few people who had that until like after a year it was out. And now, like, $500 for a system, especially in this type of economy, is just like, I don't know. I mean, they say that they're targeting hardcore gamers, which we are, but we're both going, we don't make enough money to afford that. Fuck that shit.
I mean, I love to play. I mean, I really wanted to play Halo 5. I mean, I saw the trailer and all that kind of stuff.
The teaser trailer, there really wasn't much to it.
But, I mean, yes, there was really much to it. And the game and the ghosts, and the ghost game of Call of Duty, that looks really interesting. But I have to say, it's just, I mean, the way that they are putting Xbox One, it's just like baffles me. It's like
I'm gonna cut Kellen off for a second again, just because this is directly related to what I'm doing. I'm going to also cast a warp point here because I fall down a lot. I'm getting the Megaton hammer. This is always a pain in the ass, so just want to put that out there.
But I mean, they Xbox 360 did so well, and you would think that Microsoft would actually want to do something like it since it did so well. Wouldn't you believe? I mean,
I think they are trying to do something like it, but they're adding too much other shit. They're being restrictive, they're being greedy, in some ways I see what they're trying to do. Oh my god, I got on the first try. Fuck yes. But as for the used game things, putting restrictions on it and saying, alright, whoever the game maker is, you decide how used games and game sharing is going to work. Like, it's like they're scapegoating a development company. Is like, oh, you have the option of saying, no, you can't buy this game used ever. And I think that's, I don't know, it's like Microsoft being greedy, but they're trying to do it in a way so that people will be pissed off at the game makers. You know what I mean? Rather than Microsoft themselves.
I mean, yeah. I mean, also the Dynasty game, yes, I know it's also for both the PlayStation 4 system and the Xbox 360. That also looks like a fun game too. It's just, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm going to get PlayStation 4. No, I'm actually going to stick with Microsoft and get the Xbox One system. But
one thing I haven't heard though is I don't know if Final Fantasy 15 is going to be a Microsoft or a Sony exclusive or not. They don't seem to have. At least the information I've gotten didn't say anything about that. Way to target that fucking thing, Navi. You piece of shit fairy. You have one job and you can't even do that right.
By the way, I actually am finally the Big Link and gonna try to get to.
This video is going to be quite long. I may edit some things out, but I don't know. Probably not, because there's not really much I can edit out that's not vital. I mean, my little bit of fuck ups is only going to take away like a couple minutes at max. If it was major fuck ups, probably I would.
I can never see you majorly fuck up this game at all.
Let's Playing, I could see myself do it. And there's one main reason for that.
Yeah, the Let's Play curse.
Exactly.
But, I mean, like I said, I really don't think that someone like you playing this game, I really can't see, even with the Let's Play curse, I can never see you fuck up this game, like, at all. And now I have to speak to Sheik. This is stupid with the long cutscenes.
Think about it, it could be a lot worse though. Think about Final Fantasy X.
Twitch.
I would love to cosplay that myself. Do more cosplay from it because I also like to Let's Play it. I mean, not to get off the Let's Play topic, but I was let's see. I did when I was in college. My floor did my dorm floor, my first year of college, did a thing where like you just use like your old clothes and stuff like that to make a Halloween costume, and I made Lulu, which actually didn't look too bad considering what it was made out of. But I had belts literally strapped around my legs. It was impossible to walk. It was a nightmare. And I still want to cosplay something else from that game, but I don't know what. I'd like to say that I do Riku, but not to say that I'm fat, but I don't think I'm fit enough for it. Like, because, like, when you go to cons and stuff like that, people are so overly critical. Like, you could have the best costume ever, but they're like,
Yeah,
you're too fat to wear that. And I'm like, fuck you. You're too skinny to wear what you're wearing. Yeah, whatever.
Well, that reminds me. I mean, just remember how the people, a lot of the people thought that you didn't even know who you were when you were trying to be what's her face, an 8.
Oh, Renoa.
Yeah.
My Renoa costume is pretty much spot on, other than the fabric not being quite the right
Yeah, I mean, and,
thing. But it was really all that my friend and I could afford at the time. So, you know,
I mean,
you can go with what you got.
I was going to go back in the catalog. But anyway, no, what I was trying to say is that, yeah, I mean, it was spot on, and she looked exactly like Renoa, and a lot of people were like,
no, people didn't tell. The problem is that people were telling me they didn't know who I was because Kellen and I went together as Squall and Renoa. And people were saying, they were like all over Kellen, like, oh, except they kept calling him Leon because they knew the character from Kingdom Hearts and not from Final Fantasy. So they're like, Leon. I'm like, he is not Leon, he's Squall. And I'm like, that, and I'm married to him, so all you fangirls get the fuck off my husband.
but anyway, so, yeah, as you might have guessed, Squall is like her #1 character in the whole Final Fantasy.
That's not true. I really like Squall, but he's not my favorite.
Oh, what is your favorite Final Fantasy then?
My favorite character overall, or my favorite guy character?
Both.
My favorite character overall is Yuna, without a doubt. Yuna reminds me a lot of myself. And I know that, like, sounds like, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but, seriously, I love her to death. As for male characters, well, I like Balthier a lot, but I mostly like him because of his voice and his personality and stuff like that, even though a lot of people don't like 12 very much. But, I still wouldn't say he's my favorite. My favorite male character? Let me think of it. Well, who are your favorite Final Fantasy characters? Nope. My controller is balls right now.
My
It keeps not doing what I want it to. I'm gonna get another red one, aren't I?
My favorite.
Yep, and I deserve it. That was shit.
My favorite. Well, first of all, my favorite character.
Oh, I always wondered if that would do something. It doesn't.
Cloud, and I'm trying to do 2 things at once. I'm stuck in this. Cloud is actually my favorite character. I don't.
Okay, that was weird. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about you.
I thought that was the right one. I'm trying to do a bonus song here at the same time. Yeah.
Starts with up.
I did. But anyway, no. My favorite character is Cloud, And my second favorite.
Well,
is
who's your
actually-
favorite chick character? Don't tell me you don't have one. 'Cause
No,
that's
no, no,
horseshit.
no. Have to say. Have to say. I have to say. I think it would be Yuna, actually.
I constantly go out the wrong door in this place, so please forgive me if I do. Oh, I didn't. Yay me. I think my favorite male character, despite the fact that I don't like this game very much, would have to be Snow. And that's because I love Troy Baker's voice, and I have ever since he was Ling Yao Greed in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. And the other reason is because Snow as a character, like, I don't know, he has a lot of depth, even though he's like, sometimes you want to like kick him in the face and be like, dude, stop being so fucking whiny. But he does have a lot of depth, he has a lot of good character development, I think, especially in a game where my other favorite character in that game was Vanille. She had a lot of character depth too. But the main character was Lightning in that game, and I'm like, why is she the main character? She had no reason to be. Kellen, you were going to ask me something. What can I do for you? I'm gonna come over here and get fairies, assuming there are some. Damn sure there are.
Trying to figure out.
You're trying to figure out what? I can probably help you.
Oh no, I just figured it out. Never mind.
I hate trying to get over here. You have to like be at the precise fucking angle, otherwise you can't reach. Yes, you may see me die against this boss. I'm not going to lie. And I just tried to catch a bomb in a bottle. What are you trying to do? Oh, you're trying to win the horse race.
Yeah. Oh, I already.
My
just
best
figured-
advice is to stay to the inside.
Yeah, I already.
No!
Couldn't figure that.
Well, at least I have one. Hopefully I don't die more than once. If I do, I will seriously reset the game. No joke. Get back out before you get hurt. Good boy. So for this, I'm going to use arrows and a Megaton hammer.
Okay, now the second one's gonna be a lot harder, so I'm gonna.
It's harder to stay to the center, so or to stay to the inside. So you might have to give up that position for a while. Just don't waste your carrots too much, or you'll get fucked.
Yeah, damn it.
Also, right now in weather news, apparently it's supposed to start storming like a mad fucker in a couple days.
When or did I lose?
I don't know. Did you win or did you lose?
No.
Nope, you lost. I could tell by Ingo's face. That's okay, I lost too when I was doing it. And it was recorded of me losing. From what I can tell on my screen is much brighter, so I'm really hoping I fixed that problem.
I need to find more rubies.
They're pretty easy to find. You also don't need to get the horse right now, so, I mean, if you want to move
I
on.
really, really want to get the horse now, so I can.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's not 100% necessary or anything. I don't know why I just did that. Being stupid. I was looking over at Kellen's screen when I was supposed to be hitting Goldangia's face, which is dumb.
No, right about
Oh, I was just checking on you. The reason I have arrows is because you can actually hit the dragon while he's up there like that.
I thought it was a she.
He, she, it, whatever the flaming fuck it is doesn't look like it has any sort of gender distinguishing stuff on it, so I don't care what it is. I guess it has a female sounding name, and that's probably why you want to do that, huh?
Probably.
That, and you know, I've heard many people call her Volvagina, so you know, you got that too. Usually when she drops the rocks, you can't hit her with your arrows, so I just don't bother, but I thought I'd try a few times there. I usually just stay here with my shield up, and that seems to work. I think I've gotten actually hit like a couple times. Like I said, that method tends to work. Though I have to admit, I hate it when she starts switching where she's gonna be, like what hole she's in. That really pisses me off. Don't light me on fire. As I said, it's supposed to start storming like a motherfucker here in a couple days. We'll see if that actually happens. I don't know. The last few times they predicted like really bad weather, it hasn't actually happened. So we'll see. But it's been raining almost constantly for like a couple weeks now. I mean, like we've gotten a few days of reprieve, but mostly it's been raining, hasn't it?
Yeah, yesterday was like constant rain. Today, not so much, but it was truly a bad kind of day.
I walked home from work today, and the entire time I was walking home, I was just like, please don't start raining. Please don't rain. See, I just got in here. So I just made an ass of myself.
There we go.
Oh, stop hitting me, stupid rocks. And there you go.
Oh, come on. Please. I want to get a corner.
Honestly, as far as what Kellen's doing, I'm probably going to give him the go-ahead to try to get Epona outside of the recording, because it's a side element of the game, so there's really no point in being in here. Plus, I'm so far ahead at this point anyway, that it doesn't matter.
Thank you, Andrea.
You're welcome. I'm so sweet like that.
I do appreciate it.
That'll at least give him a little leg up.
Are you? No, freaking playing Sun Song.
Why do you have to play the Sun Song?
Because it's not there.
You're in Lawn Ranch. When I looked over, I thought you were in Hyrule Field. I'm sorry. Also, our vacation is coming up. There's, 9 more days until we leave?
9 more days, yeah.
Well, we are in Massachusetts. We will not be recording Ocarina of Time. I doubt we'll be done with it by then, but it's possible. Or we may try really hard to finish this up this weekend or something. We will be recording other things while we're there. Hopefully I will have a capture card soon, so you don't have to look at these ugly-ass webcam videos.
But, I mean, at least it's something other than nothing what we were having at the beginning, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously improved from just having a title card with audio on it to having a webcam to playing with the TV to make it look a little better and adding in some text and captions and stuff like that. We're trying. We really are.
Oh, God.
At least you're not watching Kellen's screen right now, because our cat is standing like right at the edge of it, and you'd be seeing her tail swishing back and forth. And
yes.
her confused look.
So yeah, we as you might.
So yeah, we'll be there for like 5 days. So not too terribly long, but one of our longer vacations. And God, do we need a vacation? It's been quite a terrible last 6-7 months for us. So to finally be able to get away from home is gonna be really nice. Really, really nice. I'm really looking forward to it, and just being able to see my family, well, Kellen's family, but they're my family too. I'm gonna get the magic in here real quick, and then that's what we'll call quits, but I'm right by it, so it's not a big deal. However, on the next episode, you all know what you're gonna be watching me do. Dun, dun, dun. Kellen, what are we going to be doing? Well, yes, I'll actually be starting out with the ice cavern, obviously. But, yes, we have come up to that fateful point. I meant fateful, blah, whatever the fuck. Where I will be entering the water temple.
The water temple sucks in all Zelda games.
I think the one I honestly have the most trouble with, though, is the lake bed temple in Twilight Princess. I get so confused. I get so turned around. And I don't know where I am, and it just sucks.
A lot. a lot of people, I agree with a lot of people that Twilight Princess is easier game to play, but
that temple,
but
definitely
also
not.
that water temple still is. I mean, like I said, all water temples are very, 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 very hard to do.
They're not all hard. Like, I don't think this water temple is hard at all. Actually,
shit.
Kellen lost again. I don't think this water temple is hard at all. It's just boring as shit. That's the only problem with it.
I know.
When people tell me they think it's hard, I'm like, what's so hard about it? I don't get it, but
it's not.
whatever. The one in Twilight Princess though is hard because I just get fucking confused and lost.
Oh yeah, like I said, I played that game so many times, and I still get confused and lost of that thing. And all of this is just a circle with two wings on it, on the right side and the left side, and that's it. There is no difference between any which room, the second floor or the first floor. Doesn't matter where.
I want to go in our fountain. Anyway, I have just gotten the longer magic meter, so we're about to call it quits here. Looks like.
She's calling quits. I'm still trying
yes,
to get
Kellen will keep working on trying to get his horse, which he might be here until the end of the night doing. Anyway, next time, starting the water temple. Kellen will probably be starting the forest temple. Until then, we shall see you. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing if you like our videos. Please comment. Let us know how we're doing. We love to hear from you. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Laters.
Laters.